Hello learners, I am Parikshit Saikia and welcome to an exciting special session, Previous Year Question Analysis Maharashtra CET Quants. The CET is just a few weeks away now and we believe that your preparation is going on in full swing. So in this session, I'm going to solve some of the most important previous year CET questions from the Quants sections, questions which have repeated multiple times in past CET papers, and these concepts are must known concepts if you want to score high in your quants paper of the CET. As always, the first thing I'm going to tell you, give me 5 seconds to ensure that I'm streaming live before we get started with today's session. Okay, I think we are streaming live and we are good to start. I must tell you that I am also a 99.88 percentiler in the Maharashtra CET with an All India rank of 30. So I'm an alumnus of SIMSRI, right? And I definitely believe that 99.88 or 99.9 for that matter, 100 percentile in CET is very much doable. Now also on your screen are Unacademy learners who have done this in the CAT. 100 percentiler in LRDI and 99.8 overall, 99.7, a lot of them, right, in CAT 2020. You can definitely be one amongst the next. Okay, let's get started. Okay, a few notifications at the start. There are a lot of batches which are starting on Unacademy, right? The 13th of February, we have a complete weekend batch, that is today, which starts today. Day after tomorrow, the 15th of February, we have a weekday evening batch. And then on the 16th Feb, a VRC expert batch. Also, for the Maharashtra CET, I have come up with an exclusive course, a course on logical and abstract reasoning for the CET. This is definitely a must attempt session because you have never done abstract reasoning before. In your CAT, this was not there. It was not there in the NMAT or for any other exams. So visual and abstract reasoning, very important, and I'm going to cover it exclusively on Unacademy Plus. In case you are interested for any of these batches, okay, including the CET batch, the last few days to enjoy a 10% discount. After this, the discount percentage drops to just 5%. So make sure that you enroll and then get this 10% discount. Please make sure that you use this code Parikshit Saikia. So use this discount code Parikshit Saikia and you get 10% off on the subscription fee. Also, just one code, right, Parikshit Saikia, and one subscription gives you access to every batch that is running on Unacademy. Also, the Champions League is scheduled every Friday, every Sunday. So the next Champions League is scheduled tomorrow from 5 p.m. to 5:40 p.m. This is absolutely free. Let's get started with some previous year CET questions. Let's get started. Okay, on your screen are some of the most important concepts, and these are questions that have repeated in past CET papers. Let's take up the first one. There are 10 friends. On the occasion of New Year, they exchange greeting cards among themselves. In total, how many cards were exchanged? Now, this is definitely a question from PNC, but I don't want to get into PNC, okay? I want to solve it using common sense. Think about it. There are 10 friends, okay? Let me call it friend 1, F1, F2, F3, up till F10. Up till F10, okay? Now think from the perspective of F1. Think from the perspective of F1. How many options does he have? He can give a card either to F2 or F3 or F4 up till F10. So can I say F1 has 9 options, right, when it comes to gifting cards? Will you agree? F1 has got 9 options. He can gift a card either to F2 or F3 or F4 till F10. Correct? Next, let's look about F2. What about F2? How many options does F2 have? F2 can give a card to F1, F3, F4 up till F10. Again, 9 options. Now, someone might be thinking, I am counting this twice, right? Think about it. The only doubt you can have is F1 is giving a card to F2. Correct? So, what happens? You are counting it here. Similarly, F2 is giving a card to F1. Should I count that? Definitely yes. Why? Because me giving a card to my friend is different from my friend giving me a card, right? So my friend giving me a card is a different scenario from me giving a card to my friend. So again, F3. How many cases? Again, F3 can give a card either to F1 or to F2 or to F4 dot 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 till F10. Again, he has got 9 options. So likewise, all of these friends has got 9 options each. So if you calculate 9, basically you are adding how many times? 10 times. So total how many ways? 90 ways. Total how many ways? 90 ways. Got it? Got it? If anyone wants to love using the formula, you can use the formula as well. So out of 10 people, you got to select 2 people. Right? Now whether will you put a C, 10C2 you will put or 10P2. Now think about it. What does C indicate? C is the scenario when the order is not important. Meaning I giving a card to my friend is same as my friend giving me a card. Right? If both the scenarios are the same, then the order is not important. In that case, I use C. But here the order is important. I giving a friend to my card is different from my friend giving me a card. Hence, this is a case of permutation. This is a case of permutation. So 10P2 will come out to be 90. That's the answer. Got it? Got it? Any doubt in this? Got it, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Number 2. Number 2. There are 9 elements given as, let's take this. There are 9 elements given as AA, AAA and 4Cs. In how many ways any 7 elements can be chosen? Any 7 elements can be chosen. Now think about it. Out of 9, you got to select 7. Now, instead of thinking as I need to select 7, think the other way around. What can be the other way around? The other way around can be I need to exclude 2 elements. I need to exclude 2 elements. Will you agree? So if you exclude 2 elements, you are automatically selecting 7 elements. Do you agree with me? You got to exclude. Why am I thinking 2? Because it is easy to think 2 elements. So I'll say exclude 2. Moment you exclude 2, you automatically select the remaining 7. Right? Let's get started. So first, when you exclude 2 elements, you have got multiple options. First is the 2 elements are the same. The 2 elements are the same. So how many ways? It can be both AA or it can be both BB or it can be both CC. So one of these you exclude. So either you exclude 2 A's or you exclude 2 B's or you exclude 2 C's. So total how many possibilities are there to exclude? 3 possibilities. Correct? Or the other way around, one is the 2 elements that you exclude are 2 different elements. So you can exclude 1A, 1B or 1A, 1C or 1B, 1C. Will you agree? So 1A, 1B. So AB you exclude or AC you exclude or BC you exclude. So again, how many ways? 3 ways. Correct? So total how many ways of excluding 2 elements? 3 plus 3, 6. That's the answer. That's the answer. Easy one. Can be solved within 20 seconds. Remember, out of 9, if you exclude 2, automatically you are selecting 7. So selecting 7 can be thought of as the other way around. Excluding 2. So excluding 2 automatically means selecting 7. Right? Answer for the second one is 6. Answer for the second one is 6. Got it? Any doubt? Anyone with a doubt? Got it, right? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Number 3. See, remember the CET, the questions are easy, right? It's just that you got to solve them really fast. Really, really fast. That's very important. Third one. How many different words can be formed with the letters of the word rainbow so that the vowels occupy odd places? Rainbow. Okay, so that the vowels occupy odd places. Which are the vowels? A, I, O. So there are 3 vowels. Right? So how many letters are there in the word rainbow? How many alphabets? 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? What are the odd places? So remember, vowels need to go to the odd places. So this is odd, this is odd, this is odd, and this is odd. And this is odd. Correct? So there are 4 odd places. Will you agree? 4 odd places. How many vowels are there? There are 3 vowels. So just make sure that we write the vowels together. A, I, O are the 3 vowels. are the 3 vowels and the remaining are R and BW. Consonants are the consonants. Now let's start with the vowels. Let's concentrate on the vowels. Remember there are 3 vowels, okay, and 4 odd places. Let's start. First vowel. How many options does the first vowel have? How many options does the first vowel have? He can go to any of the 4 places. Will you agree? The first vowel can go to any of the 4 odd places. So the first vowel has got 4 options. Will you agree? Next vowel, second vowel. The second vowel has got 3 options. 3 options. Let's, as an example, let's say A-I-O, A goes here, A goes here. So how many options did A have? A had 4 options. Let's say A goes here. Done? Next, let's think about the second vowel. Second vowel, how many options it has? It can go either in this place or in this place or in this place. So the second vowel has got 3 options. 3 options. As an example, let's say the second vowel goes here. Okay. Now the last vowel. Now the last vowel. How many options does the last vowel have? The last vowel has got 2 options, right? 2. So it has got 2 options. So vowels. So how many ways? So let's say O. Let's say O goes here. Perfect. Vowels have been taken care of. So there are 24 ways of putting the vowels in the odd places. That's done. Now think about the consonants. How many consonants are there? 4 consonants. 4 consonants, right? How many blank spaces are there at this point of time? At this point of time, 1 blank space, 2 blank space, 3 blank space, 4 blank space. Will I consider the odd place? Definitely yes. Because out of the 4 odd places, vowels will go in only 3. 1 odd place will be empty, where obviously the consonant will go. So 4 places are there for the consonants. Let's start. First consonant. How many options does the first consonant have? The first consonant has got 4 options. It can go into any of the 4 places. So 4. Next, let's say it goes here. Next consonant. How many options? Now there are 3. Perfect. You got the logic. Next, 2. Next, 1. And you are done. And you are done. So 24 into 24 comes out to be 576. And that's your answer. 576. Did you follow? Beautiful question. Did you follow? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Got it? Got it? Perfect. Let's go to the 4th one. Got it, right? Let's go to the 4th one. Number 4. Okay. If a sum of rupees 200 is to be paid using notes of denominations rupees 2, 5, 10 and 25 only. So basically you are using rupees 2 notes, rupees 5 notes and rupees 2, rupees 5, rupees 10 and rupees 25 notes. Correct? Using at least 1 note of each kind, then which of the following could be the number of notes used? Okay, now think about it. Think about it. Minimum one every kind you have to use. Minimum 1. Okay. Now before that, let me say number of 2 rupee notes, let's say, is A. Okay. Number of 5 rupee notes, let it be B. Number of 10 rupee notes, let it be C. And number of 25 rupee notes, let it be D. Okay. So can I say 2A plus, let's write it here, 2A plus 5B plus 10C plus 25D is equal to 200. Is equal to 200. Will you agree? Think about it logically. If I have got, let's say, 10 rupee notes, how much will it be? 10 into C. Remember, let's say C is 20. 10 into C is 20. So that's one way. Or it could be I have 100 2 rupee notes. Can that be the case? Yes. In that case, it is 2A. It's 200. Remaining are 0. Remaining are 0. But you know what? There is a condition. Condition is minimum 1 rupee, 1 note of every kind you are using. Minimum 1. So let's say I give minimum 1 to 2, minimum 1 5, minimum 1 10, minimum 1 25. So how much will it be? 1 2, 1 5, 2 plus 5 7, 1 10, 1 10. So 2 plus 5 7, 7 plus 10 17 plus 1 25. So 25 plus 17 is 42. 42. So can I say if I give minimum 1 of each time, well, how much will it become? 42. 42. So can I say the balance has to take care of 200 minus 42. 200 minus 42 is 158. This is what I am allowed to play with. Will you agree? This is what I am allowed to play with if I take minimum one of each type. Because if I take minimum one of each type, 2 into 1 plus 5 into 1 plus 10 into 1 plus 25 into 1 comes out to be 42, and 200 minus 42 is 158. So I can play only with 158 and not with the entire 200, for the simple reason that minimum one of each type has to be taken. Get the point? Get the point? Now think about it. Now think about it. Okay. What's the possibilities? What can be the minimum number of notes that I can use here? Think about it. I have to have 158. Let's consider minimum notes. Okay, minimum notes. Can I say the notes used will be minimum when the highest denominator notes are used? Think about it. I need to pay 200 rupees. One way could be, if I have to use minimum notes, I will just give one 200 rupee note. Will you agree? If I have to give minimum notes, I will give one 200 rupee notes. Correct? So highest denomination if I use, I will get the minimum notes. Yes? Similarly, if I have to use the maximum notes, what will I use? I will use all, let's say, 1 rupee notes. In this question, there is no 1 rupee, but I can use all 1 rupee notes. In that case, I will have to use 200 notes. Correct? Now think about it. If you have to use minimum notes, what will you use? You will use the highest currency note. If there was one 158 rupee note, I would have used that. But here the highest currency is 25. So maximum I can use is, it can be 6, right? 6. Why? Because if D is 6, 25 into 6 is 150. 25 into 6 is 150. And in that case, I need 8 more. It can be A is equal to 4. It can be A is equal to 4. Will you agree? Will you agree? So minimum is when D is highest. D can be 6. In that case, A is 4. In that case, A is 4. So how many notes did you use? B and C are 0, 0, 0, 0. So how many notes do you have used? 10 notes. 6 plus 4, 10. But remember, initially also, when we came from 200 to 158, we used one note of each type. One note of each type. So can I say this also I have to add, because I used one note of each type. So if I add this, 10 plus 4, minimum 14 notes have to be used. Will you agree? Minimum 14 notes have to be used. Will you agree? Now think about it the other way around. Maximum notes. What can be the maximum notes? Think about it. Maximum notes. The maximum notes is the scenario when you are using the lowest denomination note. Lowest. As an example, if I use only 2 rupee notes, in our case, it will be the highest number of notes. So 158, if you have to pay only by using 2 rupees, can I say 158 divided by 2? You have to use 79 notes. Maximum notes can be 79. 79 for 158. But remember, question is for 200. So initially we used one of each type. One of each type. So how much is? So when I say 79, I basically mean A is 79. A is 79, right? But this is for 158. Question was for 200. So initially we use one of each type. So plus 4, meaning maximum notes can be 83. Perfect. You got something. The minimum answer can be 14 and the maximum answer can be 83. Minimum 14, maximum 83. It means any answer greater than 83 is not possible. Any answer less than 14 is not possible. So what are the answer? The answer has to lie between 14 and 83. So only one answer option lies in this range. Can you see? Only one answer option lies in the range of minimum to maximum. 28. 28. Every other answer option is either more than this, more than the maximum value, or less than the minimum value. Hence, not possible. Got it? Got it? Beautiful CET question. Beautiful CET question. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Got it? So I think we are going to stop here. Question number 5 is something we are going to continue from the next class. So remember, you have time. CET has colleges like JB, IMS, Simsri, which are some of the finest colleges in the country. So please make sure that you practice well, study well these last few days. And when you are practicing, please make sure that you take care of the time limit, because the time limit is something that you got to keep in mind while preparing for the CET. It's all about who can solve it the fastest, right? Okay, I think that's it for today. That's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the class. You liked it. In case you liked it, do please give a thumbs up, like the video, so that we know that you have enjoyed the video and we can continue to make more and more such sessions. So thank you everyone, and stay safe. Goodbye. We meet again tomorrow morning at 9:30. Bye for now.